Yo, today I want to explain why exactly I would never, ever even try to turn back the time. Listen, the time is like a metaphor. Everything what is around us, everything what we exactly can consider as fact, is like the time and the space combined together and generating some kind of effect, some kind of impact. So this is about the time. The time is one of dimensions we really need to take care of, okay? But the time is existing and not existing at the same time. It's like a Schrödinger thing, you know. So the time is like everything what's happening to us. The time is like a dimension in which we kinda are alive. So when scientists are looking for the life on another planets, they are searching not for the fire, not for the water, not even for an earth or just air. They are looking for the water, because water means time. Water, like we say in Poland, is something sacred. Like you probably already have a time to figure out. Water is what I'm having here on my necklace. Water is alchemical, feminine element, and water is exactly the time. Water is your body, because we are all consist in water. You consist of water like in 70% or something like this. Doesn't matter how is your shape, you are the water. Water is also our emotions. Emotion means energy in emotion. So water is like a force to manifest. Water is also all circumstances, which means everything you can be influenced on, and you are under the influence on something. This is the water. And as a dimension, water means time directly. So if you want to turn back the time, you want to turn back all circumstances, all emotions, and all body cells in yourself. Why? And what for? If you are older than, I don't know, one day, you are smarter this many there as much as you're older. If you are older than me, you are smarter this many years you are older. You are smarter because you had the time to figure out something. You have a time to have more emotions that I have a time to have, or just to make and to feel. So it's like if we have a time, we have a power to manifest. If you don't have a time, you do not have a life. So why exactly this social desire to turn back the time, to like throw away last 10 years or 12 years or any amount of years you wanna throw away? It's silly, it's stupid, it's some kind of fantasy, and I hope that's never gonna happen, because it's gonna be lethal for entire universe. So even if you're gonna find the keys to DeLorean, or I don't know how to pronounce this, but even if you're gonna find it, please just throw it away to the river. By the way, the river is like a current water. It's like tap water, and that means current time. That means exactly this time you are breathing right now. This time you are thinking. This time you are watching this very video. This is the current time. This is the water. So listen. If you just think, okay, I would like to turn back the time to see something, to exactly experience something, okay, champ, but you wanna turn back the time and be yourself like you are right now in this very moment, or just you wanna pay this many years as much you wanna turn back and never just have it back? Because listen, every day you go to sleep richer and more efficient and more fulfilled because of this day. Every day is like something really precious. Look, I do not know very much about some kind of things like numbers, because I'm dyscalculiac, which means I can't count like literally, but I don't know many things about values, and the time is most important value the human being can have. It's like if you are giving someone the time, you are giving your life. You're never gonna get it back. Anything you think you own, Yeah, you have right. You just think you owned it. Because even if you have, I don't know, 100 cars, or I don't know, many jewelry or something people are collecting, it's gonna be back in a box after your death. It's like you can play this for a while. You can feel happy for a while because of this. If you can feel happy because of those kind of things, I can't, for example. But it's pointless. Because it's like you're playing Monopoly. After the game, everything is getting back into the box. Everything except your emotions, your feelings, and exactly your time. Your time is shaping you. Your time is shaping your body, of course, but your time is also shaping your soul. And that means that if you really understand how the time is working, you're trying to exchange every second of your life for something really bright, for something really be thankful for something really amazing, for something epic. Yeah, that's like a duty of a human being, I think so. Of a superhuman being also. So it's more like if you understand how the time is made, how the time is creating itself, you know that everything you've learned, everything you've gained, everything you've gathered, everything you've been through is precious, is a value really important for you, of course, because this is my favorite words. I'm always using this, always. And yeah, I'm doing this. And when you have the time, you have everything. You have chance to change everything. You have occasion to evolve. Yeah, and of course you can turn back the time with, I don't know, listening to old music, listening to, you know, I do not have a home, like I'm not creating homes because I do not know how to home for now, but I'm gonna learn, I promise, someday. But I have my home in old music. I have my home in, I don't know, best records of Wu-Tang Clan. I have my home in my favorite hip-hop in the 90s. I have my home in Minnie Riperton's song, in Kate Bush's song, of course. But I'm using this, but I'd never say, okay, I need to turn back the time. You know, when I'm looking into the mirror every day, I'm looking straight into my own eyes, and I'm saying, yeah, a little, yeah, and I'm saying something kind of, you know, parental advisory sticker in here. I see you, and that's so awesome. And always, every day, I'm so happy because I'm alive. Every day, I'm so happy and thankful because I have another day and I can do something really grateful and marvelous, and I can do something I've never did, and I can make some new experience. And this is always awesome. Every day I'm trying to make a new experience, something I've never did and I will never do in the future. Not because it's illegal, because these kind of things are not stopping me, but because I'm doing this experiment. Because if you are doing one thing every day, and this thing you are doing just once, and never gonna make it again, you are creating like one connection between one nerve cell and another one in your brain, and one of them is for creation, and it's for the from the right half of my brain, because I strongly believe I have both of them. Also, scientists kind of deny it. And the another is to remember and to repeat. So if you are not using this anymore, you have like more memory to make everything. You are just working on your brain cells. You are just making this web of nervous system really greatest and the greatest you can. So every day new experience, like a new taste, like a new music, like a new exercise, like a new idea, like even small things, even something really not significant but new one. So I'm trying to make it every day. And yeah, Twitter doesn't count, but I'm using this exercise many years because when I was born, I was born in a very special conditions. It's like I was always a seer, always clairvoyant, and angels and archangels were my friends and the only beings really involved in playing with me, because I was very creepy child. It's like I was always really well informed who gonna die and why and exactly in what condition, and I was sharing this because I had no clue that I shouldn't. So other kids were kinda distant to me, and after that I was watching them like a aquarium with ants, because I was saying, okay, if you do not want to play with me, I'm gonna observe you like a scientist. And yeah, after that, in my teenage time, I was making like a first connections to have some friends, and we were moving so very much with my mom, exactly, and I have like 14 movings. I don't know if it's yeah, proper way to say that, but I've been changing the planes really often. So that's why I know that even if those times right now I consider, you know, maybe not so happy, not so Disney style, I consider this precious, because everything I've been through actually made me. Like, I'm here right now and I'm talking to you right now. And really, I'm proud of myself, proud of every day. That's why I'm trying to make public so many selfies of myself as I can. not really, but I'm doing this yeah, relatively often because I'm not using old photos. I'm using the newest, because this is my new vibration, because this is me in this very time, in this very point of my evolution, of my spiritual evolution, of my mental and of my physical evolution. So I think this is honest. I think I won't just show people my pictures before 15 years ago because I think I was looking awesome. No, you're gonna see my newest pictures, because this is me right now, because this is my vibration. Maybe I'm gonna evolve in another direction, maybe in the same, but first of all, it's true in this very time. So really, all people addicted to Photoshop, really you are so embarrassed because you're evolving? Come on, be Super Saiyan. Why are you doing this? It's like, it's supposed to be illegal, really illegal. It's illegal, silly and illegal combined. So really, try to just look into your very own eyes in a mirror and look. This is this immortal motherfucker you are experiencing every day. You've been through so many things. You've been through so many times. You've been in so, you know, plenty of situations which actually literally could kill you, and you are here, breathing, maybe even smiling. So come on, be thankful for that, and evolve in the direction you want to evolve. I want to evolve maybe into some kind of better style in a fashion, but I don't know if that's possible. That's probably kind of forbidden for this very you know, human being, but I'm gonna try this. I know. Try. Yeah, I'm laughing at this word right now. But listen, I will never even think about turning back the time. I'm so excited about the future. I'm so excited that I can't even waste the time for that. So please, do not waste your own. Like, take your time, but don't waste it. Yeah, and this is my message for all of you, my dear YouTubers, for today. And of course, just feel comfortable with the time, because the time is in a relationship with you, kinda. And this is this kind of relation, like action, like reaction. If you are anxious about the time gonna bite you. If you are cool with the time gonna be, you know, just fine with you. If you're excited or ecstatic about the time the time gonna make the same towards you. That's so simple. So really, the time as the water, as your body, as all circumstances, all environment you're in, everything you are influenced on, and you are under the influence, for example, of the society, for example, of the crowd, of the people. This is also the condition of time. In astrology and magic and alchemy, this is also some kind of representation of the water. So please, don't try to just dive in the water before, I don't know, 20 years. Because it's pointless. The new water, the new river is in here. And it's right now. And it's really the best time you can have. Really the best. So breathe, think about this, agree or disagree with me, and we can also argue in. And this is the space below this video where exactly you can argue in with me, and we can even fight about, although I do not have a time for that. But really, just don't skip it. Just think about this. Because if you're gonna have a respect to the time gonna have a respect to you. I hope you understood. All of you. I understood, and I'm just understood this 3 times, like a current time, like a future, and like a past. So enjoy your time on planet Earth. You know, the round one. So fish slap. Flat earthers. Take care. Namaste, homies.